In this video, we're going to talk about Droptop's real-time functionality and how everything you're doing in Droptop transmits to the other devices using Droptop in real time. So in this video, I have two separate windows here, one on the left and one on the right. These windows are not talking to each other at all on my actual device. Pretend on the left you have a computer and on the right is maybe a tablet or an iPad that someone else is using. Of course, this works for any different types of devices. Okay, so let's run an order through and let's see what it actually looks like and how real-time the application actually is. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to start putting an order through. I'm going to click Vehicle, License Plate, let's put a car in. And you'll see here, again, pretending I'm on a totally separate device, I'm going to start an order, select the car. As soon as I make that click, on the right-hand side, a different device, you'll see the order has showed up and a different user can see that the order has popped up. On the left, I'm going to keep working away on this car, so I'm going to go 340,000. And the next thing I'm going to do is select my customer. When I select my customer on the order, you'll see again in real time on the right-hand side, we know which customer is associated to that order. I'm going to go ahead and create a ticket here. Okay, so now we have our order. Our customer is happy with this order. And the next thing we're going to do is send the order into the bay. So I'm going to scroll down. And again, in real time, I'm going to click Send to Bay, and I'm going to select which bay I want to send it to. I will send it to Bay 1, and as soon as I make that click, the order on a separate device gets shuffled over into the bay. So now let's take a look at the bay screen. So here's the bay screen. Again, you would have seen that pop up live in real time. In the bottom right-hand corner, it shows you the live updates are on. But now that the order is there, let's see what happens when I edit this order. So again, on the left side, a different device. Let's say I go ahead and I'm doing some inspections. I'm going to do 3 separate inspections here and save that to the order. And as soon as it happens, on the right, that technician can see which inspections were completed, which is great. Next, let's see what happens when 2 people are looking at the exact same order. So here's an example. On the right-hand side, one technician has brought up the order, and on the left-hand side, another technician has brought up the order. First of all, in the bottom, you'll actually see the different users that are looking at the order. So right now they're both under the company 1 account, but that would be, John Smith, and maybe on this side it's Sally. And you can see who else is viewing the order. So let's say on the left-hand side, one device, I go ahead and make a change, and let's see what happens. So I will go ahead and let's add an inventory item. Let's say I want to toss this random part on, continue, and hit save. And you'll see on the right, immediately it pops up. So this is super helpful to ensure that you and your other technicians aren't overriding each other and you can see what each other are doing on the order in real time. Next, let's see what happens when one of us cancels an order. So let's say on the left-hand side, the customer says, I don't want this anymore. We can go down to the bottom. Let's cancel the order. And you'll see immediately both users are notified of the cancellation and no one can continue to work on that order anymore. So the real-time component of Droptop is super important because it ensures everyone's on the same page and sees the most up-to-date information at all times. It also eliminates the ability for anyone to override someone else's work or to create conflict, which is super crucial when you have a really, really busy shop.